Okay guys, this is going to be a video on how to upgrade your firmware to the new Lite Touch Plus, which was just released an hour or two ago. So as you can see, it's a Modern Warfare 2 console. It's already been flashed with just a normal Lite Touch firmware, and I'm going to upgrade it to a Lite Touch Plus firmware. So let's get straight to it. So I've taken the drive out already. As you can see, it's a Lite Touch 838 version. So like to extract the key in the first place, all what was needed was you don't need a probe or anything to get the key like originally, but like now, because it was already flashed, it's very simple to extract the key anyway. So I've taken the liberty of already dumping the Lite Touch, the firmware which was on it, to get the drive key. As you can see, the dummy file here. So I just downloaded, here's all the stuff you need really. The Lite Touch, Jungle Flasher. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna hop into Jungle Flasher. Okay. And then wait for that to load. Then in open source firmware, we're gonna open up the one I just dumped, which is the Lite Touch firmware, to get the drive key. So okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, here's the firmware which is already on the drive, which I just dumped, which was the original Lite Touch firmware. So as you can see, it's simple to get the key off if you've already flashed your firmware. If not, with this drive, it's simple, you don't need a probe or anything. So yeah. And now we want to go into the open. So once you have your firmware or the drive key there, you want to go into the open target firmware, and you want to go in the LT Plus folder, and inside you see the different types. Now mine's an 838, not a version 2, so I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to click on here. So as you'll see, it says the drive key is 77777. So you can see at the bottom there, you see the drive model for the hacked firmware. I mean for the LT Plus firmware is that, and then the one I dumped earlier, which is my drive. So you can see it matches, so it's the right firmware. So what we want to do hit now is boost source to target. It'll put my drive key in the hacked firmware, and then we're going to save it, and we're going to call it Lite CFW, and we're just going to save it in the one with all the firmware at the moment. We're going to close Jungle Flasher. Okay, the way I do the next bit is I use a bootable stick which has got like iPrep on it. So I flash in DOS and erase in DOS because Jungle Flasher freezes on me. So I'm going to go ahead now and put the hacked firmware, which was Lite CFW we made. I'm going to copy that and place it on this USB stick. So 1 second while I get the stick. Actually, apologies, it's already in. I already put the memory stick in. As you can see here, here is the stick, and as you can see, it's got DOS flash on, firm tool, LO arrays, and XCP package. That's nothing to do with firmware, ignore that one. So yeah, we're just gonna paste the hacked firmware on it. So there we go, it's inserted the Lite CFW, which is the Lite Touch Plus firmware with my drive key on. And yeah, we're gonna shut down and we're gonna flash. So alright, just gonna shut down now. So yeah, if to upgrade your firmware, you need your drive key. So like when you flashed it the first time, if you already got the key, then you don't have to dump the firmware again. But if you're stupid like me and you didn't save or lost the firmware you originally like dumped, you can always dump it again, which is what I did. So I dumped the original Lite Touch firmware to get the drive key. Then I took the drive key from that and put it in the in the Lite Touch Plus firmware, and I just spoofed the drive key into that one. So when it gets flashed, it's linked to my drive key, obviously. So alright, we're gonna get started. So gonna just turn the PC on.